Before Pusha T would pump out tracks including Grindin', Mercy, work on Runaway, and Like I Love You with none other than Justin Timberlake.
What you wanna do? I'm in front of you. Grab a friend, see, I can have fun with you.
Before Pusha T would form Clipse with his brother No Malice, before signing as a solo artist with Kanye West Good Music, and then become the president of the label.
Yo, whole shit, whole lifestyle off this nigga Pusha T. Everything is Pusha T.
Before Pusha T would drop his fourth solo album, Daytona, and take shots at Drake for using a ghostwriter, and then revealing that Drake's got a baby boy.
You are hiding a child, let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol.
Now, I was pretty conflicted scripting this video. For the old hip-hop heads, Pusha T, he very much deserves a Before Their Famous video, but for the younger folk, especially Drake fans, well, this easily could have been spun into an After Their Famous video. In the end, I think I made the right decision, because the story of Pusha T is an interesting one. The man has been in the game since 1992, and although he's highly regarded as a major influence in hip-hop, after a huge breakthrough year in 2002, mainstream success and notoriety, well, it evaded him for the most part. With a little guidance from the king of controversy, Kanye West, well, it looks like the summer of 2018 is going to be a big push for Pusha T. Now, at the time of this recording, he's on the front page for every news media outlet, so let me fill you in on everything you need to know. Also, his album Daytona, I gotta admit, it's got some pretty decent bangers, and it's much better than some of the previous work he put out, including the McDonald's jingle.
I'm loving it.
In fact, McDonald's executives deny that Pusha had any involvement on the track. Which begs the question, why the hell would anyone be so desperate for a McDonald's cosign? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Pusha T prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now, first off, I gotta give a huge thanks to our sponsor, Candy Pens. They were named the best vaporizer of 2018 by High Times, and just wait for the news I have for you, it's super exciting. Now, this summer is heating up quickly, and the beef is being served up red hot. There are tons of videos I can make for you guys. I'm thinking about putting together a versus video on Pusha T and Drake, or how about a Before They Were Famous on Drake's alleged baby mama Sophie? Sound off in the comments down below on what you want me to get done. Alright, now let's get into this video. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! Pusha T was born Terrence LeVar Thornton on May 13th, 1977 in the Bronx Lebanon Hospital in New York City, New York. When Pusha was 3, his family relocated to Virginia Beach, Virginia, which he still reps to this day. Now, in his early years, his family had a real strong bond, with his parents giving them a happy home, although his parents would divorce after 35 years of marriage. Now, their father was a hardworking man from Tennessee who stood at a whopping 6'5". He was an intimidating man for the young boys. But in the early years, they were good kids, and they would actually go to church on the regular. Hanging with their cousins living in the Bridal Creek housing projects, the boys were welcomed into a community of street hustlers. And as young teenagers, well, the boys began, selling a bit themselves. Coming from a happy home with money coming in, it was a little weird that these guys were getting mixed up with drug culture. But, well, Pusha T, he had his reasons. He explained, just built off of greed, wrong decisions, and wrong choices. Now, eventually his drug dealing would result in a scuffle, and the police were called to his parents' home.
Somebody had owed me some money. And, we got into a scuffle. Me and the person got into a scuffle. Me and a couple guys got into a scuffle. And the guy came back and shot in front of my parents' home.
You know for sure that night he got a whooping for Pops. Now, Malice being the older brother by 5 years, he took an interest in music first and started sharing his taste and opinions with his little bro. This led to the boys starting to spit beats. Now, Pusha T's first rap was titled Thief in the Night, and according to his big bro, well, he totally crushed it. The boys attended Brandon Middle School, but when Pusha was 15 years old and Malice was 20, they already knew that they wanted to make it in music. Now, the brothers formed Clipse in 1992 and would spark up a strong working relationship with fellow Virginia native Pharrell Williams, who Pusha, well, he would continue to work with him for many years to come.
Up and down a telecrib, me and like 10 hoes. Call from the cell phone, give me that info.
Clipse put out their first album, exclusive audio footage, in 1999 with the lead single, The Funeral.
Hopping in them, ill whips with chrome spinning. Malice was true to the game for 9 innings. We love sinning, but now I answer for that. Apologize to my fam, I got Got y'all dressing in black.
Although the single had some serious hype, the album was shelved by the record label, and the artists were dropped by Electric Records soon after. From there, well, they would have better luck with their next album, Lord Willin', which landed them at number 4 on the Billboard 200, and on there was the track Grindin'. Now this album picked up some serious fanfare, with one critic referring to the Clipse as gospel of street music, coke rap on a spiritual level. Their next few albums wouldn't perform as well, while the brothers found themselves locked up in bad recording contracts, and they were fighting with their label constantly. They even went to court. And all this, well, it certainly slowed down their momentum. By now they had launched their record label, Imprint Re-Up Records, and formed a group with Ab Leva and Sandman, referring to themselves as Hell Hath No Fury. They continued to press forward, putting out mixtapes and doing features. Pusha T had also worked with Khalees in 1999 and Nivea in 2001. Also, the boys helped Justin Timberlake get a little bit of street cred as he was transitioning out of being in a boy band.
We the same type, you my air light, you had me sleeping in the same bed every night.
On top of this, Pusha T, he also worked with the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, speaking on this, he told hiphopdx.com, "My first feature ever was a Backstreet Boy feature, and my next feature was Justin Timberlake, his breakout project, trying to get out of the pop star boy band look. I don't have reservations when it comes to hopping on beats. It's a flow thing, and it's just about how I can marry it, and that's it." Now if you're wondering what Backstreet Boys song it was the remix for The Call, but I don't think the remix went anywhere. Now in 2009, the brothers decided to go their separate ways. They were also at the center of a very real federal investigation that eventually landed their manager, Anthony Gonzalez, in jail for 32 years on drug trafficking charges. Now pressures like this led Malice to change his name to No Malice, and he began investing more time into his Christian faith. Oh shit, it's getting really smoky in here. What the hell? Candy Pens was named the vaporizer of 2018 by High Times due to its combination of popular technology and its flashy design. It's also become the go-to choice for vaping in the hip-hop and the rap community because it's got cosigns from the like of DJ Khaled, Fatboy SSE, Young M.A., Amber Rose, and ASAP Rocky. He's got his own line called the Flacco Jody Collection. Well, guess who they just signed as their latest brand ambassador? The one and only Michael McCrudden. They've also hooked me up with the ability to get you all 25% off your entire order during checkout. There's a link down below. Use the promo code BTWF25, and all Candy Pens products, well, they're for aromatherapy purposes. Alright, let's get back to Pusha T. So the brothers, now that they were on their own, well, the next year Pusha T would make a huge move to Kanye West's Good Music, and he would be featured on Kanye's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Success is what you make it. Take it how it comes. I 500,000 like a billion where I'm from.
He would continue to collaborate with his new label mates, including Lloyd Banks and Swizz Beatz. Then a track from Pusha T's first solo record, My God, well, it was well received after being leaked in 2011. He then released a mixtape, Fear God, and later Fear God 2, Let Us Pray. But it was around this time that Pusha T and Drake, well, the beef had just begun. In 2011, Drake dropped Dreams Money Can Buy. In that track, many hip-hop heads believe that he subliminally dissed Pusha T. Pusha responded with track Don't Fuck With Me, using the same sample Drake had used on his track. Now around this time, both Drake and Lil Wayne, they were firing shots at Kanye West and Jay-Z, which Pusha seemed to address on a track with lines like this: rappers on the sophomore acting like they boss lords. And more heat was in store with Exodus 23:1.
Contract all fucked up, I guess that means you all fucked up.
Pusha T fired shots at Lil Wayne on Your Favorite Rapper, and Drake responded by threatening violence on Tuscan Leather. Then in 2016, Pusha dropped HGTV, which featured his hardest bars against Drake to date.
It's too far gone when the realest ain't real. The questionable pin, so the feeling ain't real.
Which, if you didn't catch, was another jab at Drake for not writing his own goddamn lyrics. In 2012, Pusha welcomed a daughter, as well as his debut studio album, My Name Is My Name, which was released in 2013, followed by a performance at Coachella. Now his next album, King Push, was released in 2016, with collaborations from Jay-Z on the album. It was also made available on Tidal, where all good things go to die.
Valentino Summers and Wave Runners, chains on my niggas like slave runners.
That same year, Pusha T was given a new job title, President of Good Music.
This the only nigga spitting that wild motherfucking hip-hop shit right now. That's why I stand next to these niggas.
Push's next album, Daytona, is a follow-up to King Push, released on May 25th of 2018, produced by Kanye himself. Now Kanye actually went out and spent $85,000 on the cover art, which is a picture of Whitney Houston's drug-inhabited bathroom. Yeah, weird. Now the album, it discusses hot topics like the Me Too movement, Donald Trump, Meek Mill, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and of course Drake. For more on that, let me know if you want me to make a versus video, we'll be getting that done. It has been a while, and I quite enjoy them. I also get to sit down, which is nice. As for the rest of the story, well, we'll have to wait and see because this is before they're famous. My name is Michael McCrudden and we make all sorts of celebrity bios here for you on this channel, so let me know who you want me to document next in the comments down below. There are 2 more suggested videos, you should check out one of those, and I'll see you guys in another video. Also, I haven't put up a video in like 3 days, sorry. It's exhausting.